Hi there, everybody. Dr. Macie Smith here, the social gerontologist and caregiver coach helping you and your families reach the next level of care. Question: how can I get people with dementia to eat more because they don't remember that they haven't eaten? Or how can I get people with dementia to eat less because they can't remember that they've already eaten? Well, let's think about it. It's a mind thing. Your brain has to tell you when you're full, and you have to receive that information and do something with it. Your brain tells you when you're hungry, and you have to receive that information and do something with it. Think about when you go to a family gathering or a family get together and Aunt Maggie is cooking up a storm. Aunt Maggie in my world is Big Mama. So whoever your Big Mama or your Aunt Maggie is, they're cooking up a storm. And when you get there, you say to yourself in your mind, I'm eating everything because I am starving. But just like my grandmama used to say, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Basically stating, you think you're going to eat all this food, but you're really not. So it takes a fully functioning, accommodating brain to be able to rationalize and reason and work through those feelings, emotions, and thoughts. So here are a couple of tips that can help you as caregivers get your loved one to eat more or to get your loved one to eat less. The thing is not to try to change their behavior, because you can't change their behavior. However, you can prevent certain behaviors from occurring by changing the environment or changing the way you engage with them or changing the way you prepare the environment for them. So if your loved one eats all day long throughout the day because they can't remember that they've eaten, you understand their behavior, you understand their pattern. They have the cognitive impairments and the brain deteriorating illness. You don't, so you can accommodate. So if you know they're going to come back over and over again within the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes for something to eat, you're going to need to accommodate their desire. But you know you can't overindulge, so why not break the meals up into very small meals? If you're preparing breakfast and you have grits, eggs, bacon, and toast, why not provide a portion of each item so that way it's made available throughout the day? Because when they come to you and say, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten in days, I hadn't eaten in years, and you don't give them any food because you say, oh, you already ate, don't you remember? Well, actually, no, they don't remember that they've already eaten because they wouldn't be coming back for more. So you have to give them what they feel like they need. So you break the meals up into small meals, just a portion, because they're going to keep coming back. Another strategy you can try is to ensure that you have very small meals available to them throughout the day. Healthy meals, of course, and meals that they like and that they will eat, because if they don't like it, they're not going to eat it. If they like nuts or if they like certain sweets, because we all know sweet is the last taste bud to go. So make healthy, desirable, safe snacks available throughout the day so that way they are meeting their need, or you're helping them meet their need of fulfilling their hunger or fulfilling their desire to eat, but in a healthy way. So break down the big meals throughout the day, or make sure they have small snacks available throughout the day. Now, if they're not eating enough, they don't have a desire to eat, and there is a health concern with their nutrition, you want to make sure that the foods that are available to them, that they like what they're eating. You want to be sure that they know what they're eating, and you want to be sure that they can physically manipulate the food item. For example, crab legs. Crab legs are very, very difficult to eat. People love them. But to crack a crab leg and to get a little small piece of meat out of that is aggravating. So if that's aggravating for someone who does not have dementia, it's absolutely going to be aggravating for someone who does. So be sure that the foods that they're eating, number one, they like the food that they're eating. Make sure that they know what they're eating and they understand how to eat it. And make sure that the food that they're eating isn't complicated to eat. Make any food item into a sandwich. Make sure they can actually manipulate it with their hands so that way they don't have to fool with any utensils. Also, be sure that they don't have any oral issues. If they have a toothache or some type of gum concerns, they're not going to want to eat the same way you and I are not going to want to eat. So definitely be sure to check for physical pain as well. If they love ice cream, give them double servings of their favorite foods. That way you know that they are eating something. That way you know that they're getting their desires met. Be okay with them not eating 3 well-balanced meals a day, because if they don't want to do it, they're not going to do it. So you want to step into their reality and accommodate their desires. If they're eating too much throughout the day, break down the meals and ensure they have small meals throughout the day. If they're not eating enough, be sure that they can physically see the food items that they enjoy. Make sure that it's available to them. Remind them to eat. Also sit with them. Sometimes they may not eat because they don't want to eat alone. They like company. Eating is an engaging activity. So be sure to offer that to them. Sit down and say, hey, Mom, let's have a meal together. I enjoy eating with you. You are great company. It makes them feel good. So don't try to force situations on them, but meet them where they are and accommodate their desires in a very, very respectful manner. For more tips like this, please be sure to like my channel, share my channel, and subscribe. And also hit the bell so you know when I upload a new video. Until next time.